The latest in the world in Africa, according to a former economic minister of France, Thierry Breton, it is the imbecility of Emmanuel Macron that opens the eyes of Africans. According to him, if they don't unite and make sure that they do away with Emmanuel Macron as the president of France, their children and grandchildren will not have to head towards Africa to look for their livelihood if France should lose its colonies. According to him, France has lost power in Africa, and if they don't rise up to make sure that Macron leaves as the president, there's going to be more danger ahead of them. So they have to do everything that they can to stop the new version of Africa that is rising up. Yes, according to him, Africa do not have the capability. So if they should put down one leader, teach him a very big lesson like what they used to do to our forefathers, they have to do all that it takes to make sure that they put fear in the other leaders so that they don't rise up to make sure that there is a change in power. Because if France should lose its colonies, Europe is doomed. And they don't want this doom, so they have to fight us with everything that they have left in them to make sure that the immigration direction doesn't change. So Africans, it is time for us to also stop playing, stop singing and dancing with the youth, to rise up and stand firm and defend the leaders that we have that are fighting and doing everything that they can to save our continent. They are doing all that they can to stop this new wave. We have to also let them know that the era of fear is no longer in us anymore. If one should die, 1,000 will rise up.
Now, how are you folks? I hope you're doing fine. Yeah. So I kind of have a message to our fellow black folks who are living in the United States of America. And my question is this. Actually, my question is rooted from what a black American said about other black people in the United States of America. You know, this black brother said that the problems that African Americans are facing, they shouldn't be blaming the white people. The white people are not the cause of suffering to the black people in the white community. The poverty levels that are facing black people, it is not for the white to blame them. No. But my other question is this. If there's really equality and no one is to blame, why do we have the inequality? Why do we have it in such large numbers? Why is it that it's only one race? It's only one race that is facing the challenge. Everyone can't be wrong and everyone can never be right. If there is some kind of pattern discovered with a large number, there's some truth in it. And there's actually a theory that explains things according to larger quantities. My question is, who should black people blame? And should they blame anyone at all? And the things we have happening in the USA, is it the black people to blame? Is it the white people to blame? Or is it we ourselves? I want us to watch this video, listen to what this brother got to say, because he really has something. Let's listen to his perspective. Yeah, I'll get back after this.
I just watched a video of Slim Thug, my homie, talking about how black folks need to stop blaming white folks for their problems. Slim declared it's 2025. We can't blame white folks no more. We got to get past it. Let it go. No more excuses. Slim cited the success of others who have come here and got it from scratch. He said that if they can do it, we can do it. He also cited himself and his own success. He said, hey, man, you know, I came from nothing. If I can do it, you can do it. We got to take stewardship of our own happiness. You know, we got to be intentional about being happy. You know, don't blame anybody. Well, Slim, all that sounds good, but the reality is no group of people in the history of civilization has ever been able to reach their optimum when they're being targeted for failure by their own government. The government makes the laws, the government enforces the laws. The dominant race creates the industries and they control the industries. Every major institution in this country is being controlled by white folks. Every major institution in this country is being controlled by white folks. Now, you think that's happenstance? No, brother, that's by design. And if anybody tries to penetrate those industries, they are going to be met with extreme resistance. So yeah, somebody gonna slip through the crack every now and then. But even when they get through, you're talking about one of one. You talking about, you got to be a hellified person. You got to be a hellified individual to get to that level. When you talk about other people coming here and getting it from scratch, what you fail to mention, Slim, is that those people don't have people running interference, trying to stop them from gaining access. Slim also said that wasn't even these people. That was some people before them. Come on, Slim. Come on. Now, to my good white folks, if it don't apply, let it fly. If the shoe don't fit, you ain't in the shit. I'm not talking about you. But let's call a strike and a ball a ball. You know damn well you got white folks out there that intentionally run interference on black folks. You know it's white folks out there that's got a anybody but the blacks mentality. You know that there are white folks out there that come up with ideas every few years to try to figure out how they can further oppress black folks. You know that there are white folks out there who purposely become police officers so that they can kill black folks. That's right, I said it. So look, I'm not going to be silent so you can be comfortable. Why is it that black folks are the only people that society says, forget about the past, let it go? And so we're the only ones that they say, don't worry about your heritage. That was a long time ago. Ain't nobody forgot about 9/11. Ain't nobody forgot about Pearl Harbor. Ain't nobody forgot about the Holocaust. They ain't telling nobody to forget about the Alamo. Ain't nobody forgot about the American Civil War. Oh man, they celebrate every year and they put it in the history books so you can never, ever, ever forget. Now here's the thing. When Slim talked about black folks complaining, do y'all really think that black folks wake up every day looking forward to being oppressed so that we can have something to complain about? Like, yo, we got to keep this oppression thing going.
Now, going back to what the brother said, do you think we should really blame anyone for the problems we have as black people? It is obvious and it's evident that the United States of America was not built and will never ever offer equality to the black people living over there because they didn't take you as equals. But the person who is saying this, it's like the person who is saying we shouldn't blame others. it shouldn't come from the mouth of a fellow black person, a black person who is struggling. No. He might have been successful because of the games he plays. He's an athletic, but he's still black. White people still view him as black. If he's in the middle of the road, they won't see him for who he is, or rather who he thinks he is. From afar, a white person sees a black person. From afar, a racist cop sees just a black person. They don't know how much wealth they have. The shootings, the police profiling, countless. I just can't name all of them here. When black people are speaking, nobody's really blaming them on anything. It is just that black people are fed up, and maybe we asking for opportunities, should that translate to us being called people who are blaming one another? Yeah, I am an African. I'm not an African American. Some of you are always quick to reminding me that, as if I don't know. I think those people who say those things need to remind themselves that here is where they are from. We are from Africa. Now, listening to what the brother said, the United States of America should provide equal opportunity for all these fellas. Because why else? Today it's white, black blaming white. You know, we don't know what tomorrow will be. China is an economy that was looked down upon many years ago, but now it's up. You know, listening to a black person speak bad about another black person because they have succeeded, they are wealthy, they have forgotten the struggle his people are passing through, is a sign of betrayal to the black community. He should not say such things. That is my perspective. A black person should not talk bad against a black person. You know, when the other people see this, they see the weakness, and they will exploit the weakness. Yeah, being one another, sharing perspectives, and not blaming, not pointing out fingers. If a black person has riches and another black person does not have, share what you can. Doesn't matter how much, just share what you can to help elevate a black person. Don't let him down. No, you don't do that. Yeah, right now I am at the village enjoying my stay, and I'm not blaming any black American or anyone for my state of living. I chose to live here, and if I see another black person suffering, I do what it is in my power to help them. Not say that you don't blame these people, it's your problem. No, the system favors white people, and that's the point. I'm gonna end the video here. If you find value, do remember to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Yeah.